We still faithful. I'ma put it all on the table. We forever faithful. Yeah, we still faithful.
What's going on, 49er fans? I'm JD. This is Keeping the Faith, and I am coming to you finally with my official 2025 49ers NFL Draft first round prediction. I like doing these. I've done these in the past, and I wanted to make sure that I let my official final thoughts be known as we're leading up to the start of the 2025 NFL Draft. We are a 1 day away at the time you'll be seeing this video, and I can't be more excited. I'm absolutely pumped up. I love the NFL Draft. If you're a 49er fan, if you're a football fan, man, it's like Christmas. It's like a holiday. I love the draft. It's the 1 day or the one time of the year that you see your team acquire the most new talent that you hope will help get your team over the hump. But before we get into my official prediction on what I think the 49ers will ultimately do in the first round of the draft, and particularly with the 11th overall selection that they hold, I wanted to give you guys a quick reminder, just real fast, man. Hey, you still have a little bit of time to go over to patreon.com/keepingthefaith, become a member over there, and you guys can be a part of some things that we have coming up here around the draft here coming up. I'm going to have some behind the scenes content, some bonus videos, and of course on day 3 of the draft for members only, you will find the link on Patreon. Once you become a member, on day 3 of the draft, I will be holding a live stream for day 3 where we hang out, shoot the breeze, talk NFL draft, talk about what's going on around the entire NFL, talk about what the Niners have done, all that good stuff. But not only that, we will also be doing our first official giveaway, and you will be getting a Keeping the Faith exclusive trucker snapback hat. So if you want to be a part of what we have going on here over the next few days, I highly suggest you go over to patreon.com/keepingthefaith, become a member, sign up for one of our membership tiers, and you will not miss out on any of the extra content that we have going on. Now, with all that said, here we are. The NFL Draft is about 24 hours away. Everyone is wondering, what will the 49ers do with the 11th overall pick? By this point, I don't care who you've read, I don't care what you've seen. By this point, every single player practically has been mocked to the 49ers in some form or fashion, in one way or another. Every single prospect that you can possibly think of has been mocked to the 49ers with the 11th overall pick. And everyone's saying, no, maybe the Niners will trade up. Maybe the Niners will trade back. Who knows what the Niners are going to do? That's the beauty of what we have going on. It is the ultimate definition of smoke season. Nobody knows what the 49ers are going to do, and that is what's going to make the NFL Draft this year so freaking special, and I can't wait for it. But without further ado, let me give you my official prediction on what I think the 49ers will do in the first round of the draft. Are you guys ready? Drum roll, huh? With the 11th overall pick, and yes, you heard that right, with the 11th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers will select defensive tackle Walter Nolen out of Ole Miss. Yes, you knew I was going to go there. You knew I was going to go there. You've been following the channel. It's going to be Walter Nolen, guys. I don't care what kind of misdirection, what kind of stuff John Lynch puts out there in his pre-draft presser when asked about qualities that he loves in a defensive end, and he says, oh, setting the edge. So everyone instantly jumps the gun and says, oh, that means Mykel Williams. Oh, that means Shamar Stewart. That means a defensive end, an edge rusher at 11. No, that doesn't mean anything. It just means they value the ability to set the edge with guys in their wide 9 scheme by their defensive ends. That's all that means. It doesn't mean that they're going to go edge at 11. When you're picking with the 11th overall pick, you're looking for that huge upside. You're looking for that all-pro talent. You're looking for that potential future Hall of Famer, that game wrecker, that guy who is going to make an instant impact while also having a bright future and a high ceiling. And when you look at Walter Nolen, he is exactly what the 49ers look for in a defensive tackle, and not to mention defensive line. And the interior of the defensive line happens to be the biggest gaping hole on the 49ers defense and really on the 49ers roster, it's going to be Walter Nolan. I could potentially make a case for a guy like a Mykel Williams out of Georgia, who I do like, but I don't think he's going to be there at 11. I think Mykel Williams is going to go earlier than people think. And at the end of the day, if you're talking about production and the upside, the potential, the traits, it's going to be Walter Nolan at 11 for the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm going to be hyped up for it. I know a lot of Niner fans are going to be hyped up for it. That's just my personal take. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Niners fans, faithful, tell me down below in the comments, how do you feel about Walter Nolan being my official prediction? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I really, really want to know. And I also have a little bit of a bonus for you guys, because I don't know if this is going to happen maybe at the top of the second round, or potentially the 49ers may trade back up into the late first round, into the late 20s. That's my guess, because I think they're going to bookend this thing by going and getting Olufemi Oladejo, the edge rusher out of UCLA, by way of Elk Grove, California, Cosumnes Oaks High School, 6'3", 260 pounds, long guy, rangy, athletic, former linebacker, and the Niners have been gushing about him since the Senior Bowl by all reports. And I'm going with my guy Tony Pauline on this, who's been honest from the jump that the Niners have been all over Olufemi Oladejo, and it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if the 49ers trade up into the bottom of the first round to select the UCLA product. That's a little bonus. That's a little extra. We'll see if it comes to fruition, because apparently some other teams are very interested in him. And I don't think Oladejo is going to be there for the 49ers in the second round, so I think they're going to have to trade up if they want to get the edge rusher. And whether that means early second round or potentially very bottom of the first round, I think the 49ers are going to make a move for Olufemi Oladejo. Those are my official predictions. I'm standing on it. I'm here. Niners fans, let me know down below what you think in the comments. I cannot wait for the NFL draft. I'm absolutely hyped. Let's go.